Welcome back, Phasmophobia fam. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We have exciting news today. Development preview number 5 has been dropped right on us today, and this is probably going to be the last dev preview before the actual custom difficulty update comes out. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Now let's get to reading here. This is going to be very interesting. Welcome back. We've got some news for you as we're nearing our testing phase. This will probably be the final preview before the custom difficulty update is released. Any information and images are a work in progress and may change drastically before releasing. Right on. Okay, custom difficulty. We've had a ton of questions on what settings will be available to customize your games, so we thought we'd shed a little light on what's to come. Every single setting that you can change in custom difficulty is tied to a reward multiplier. This means that you could recreate nightmare difficulty and only change a couple of settings to get similar rewards. Very interesting. We've tried to make every settings multiplier fair based on the advantage or disadvantage it may bring to your investigation. Do you want the ghost to be slower and the player to be faster? Sure thing, but you'll get fewer rewards. Fancy making the ghost a speed demon and disable player sprinting? Go for it and you'll get extra rewards for doing so. A quick peek at the player settings you can change. Look at this. So we have player and ghost options here, and then contract options, but starting sanity, so we can start at 0. This makes this, first of all, let me just say this, it's going to make challenges for YouTube much easier to do, because if you're doing a 0 sanity challenge now, you have to kind of mess with the cursed possession, maybe survive 100 or 2 before you can even start the match. So this is going to be very fun and interesting. Sanity pill restoration percentage, sanity drain speed, sprinting on, sprint duration, sprint recharge time, player speed, flashlights off, lose items on death. Wow, now look at that rewards multiplier for this setup here. Times 8. So that would mean, with the current money system, what is, oh my god. So on Nightmare mode, it's like a 360 for like Tanglewood. Times, dear lord, that is insane. So I guess this is an interesting way if you've been losing a lot of gear and losing a lot of money that way from dying. Then you can make a lot of it back pretty quickly if you do challenges like this. That is really cool. So let's read more. Custom is all about the choice, and in the future we may add more settings to push the boundaries even further. Want more cursed possessions? Want to choose which ones? How about none? Interesting. Cursed possessions quantity. So you can have multiple tarot cards. Whoa, that is cool. And you can choose the cursed possessions or random. So I wonder what the max is. That is really awesome. We've even added presets to get you started. You can load up any of the default difficulties as a starting point, or you can make something from scratch. Also, you can save up to 3 of your custom settings as presets for future use. We can't wait to see what games the community comes up with and the carnage that will come from it, I'll say. So you can have presets for all your settings here. So if you want to have like a no sanity preset match ready, and do that every so often, that's really cool. I am very excited for this update. Finally, we'll be setting a special challenge with an in-game reward for those brave enough with the launch of the custom difficulty update. More details on that soon. So that'll be kind of like a moving thing. Maybe they'll update challenges every now and then to make the game ultra hard for high rewards. That's super fun. Sunny Meadows, here we go. I'm super excited for this new map. Everyone's been hearing about this map for so long. CJ's been working on it for, he said, 2 or 3 months now, which is insane. And the detail looks tremendous. Now, let's check out some of these pictures. Unlike its predecessor, Sunny Meadows is crammed full of things to make it feel used, abandoned, and messy. The hallways are far from empty. They're scattered with the remains of what used to be beds, moved bookshelves, rubble, and chairs. Not only does this create more visual diversity, but it also makes those tense chase sequences more stressful, as you have to find the path between these new obstacles. So, this looks like a hospital bed here. I actually brightened up some of these pictures. I'm not sure if it's going to help or not. Let's check it out. So, here's the first one. And we will zoom in a little bit. So here's that picture blown up. Very cool. So can you imagine trying to run from the ghost and having to weave in and out of these bookshelves? You could probably hide right here. That might block line of sight. Very cool. But also other ways just to break line of sight just from going around bookcases and such. That is interesting and different, might I say. And I like that. So let's read next. Even the hospital wing has dividers, beds, and wheelchairs blocking your path. I think this is the right picture. Yeah, okay. Get a little zoom going in here. Cool. So there's so many different like assets going on here. There's rules on the wall there. Definitely a diverse environment. The current asylum map, while creepy and challenging, is a lot of the same as you're walking through there. Everything kind of looks the same. It's not, you never feel like you're in different parts of the asylum, where this map looks to me like it's going to have these diverse environments that are very distinctive from one another, which will ultimately make the map just more fun to play. and a little bit more memorable with where you were in the asylum when crazy things happened, in my opinion. So that's awesome. Sunny Meadows has several different sections, each with their own theme and assets. Some areas are designed to be completely different, like the yard or chapel, to make each investigation feel unique. Don't get caught out in the open while searching for orbs. Is that this one? No, that's going to be this one. Here we go. That is the courtyard, it looks like. And the fact that there's an outdoor area in the asylum is really cool and really awesome. So I'm excited for that. That might be one of my favorite parts that I've heard about that I'm looking forward to. Just because the indoor-outdoor in the same map while in play is a really cool thing to me. So I'm assuming this will be like an actual part of the map that's active, unlike the prison where you walk from cell block A to B through the back door, where it's not actually an active part of the map, so your sanity won't drain. I'm assuming this will be, and if so, that's really awesome. And then, what secrets does the abandoned asylum hold? Well, let's look at this last picture here. This looks like the chapel through a window with candles, chandelier, really awesome. And this artwork that CJ's done on this map looks spectacular. I loved the sharp objects that he showed us on one of the previous dev previews, and I just love the way the map's turning out. I think it's going to be awesome. He did an amazing job on campsite, so I think this will probably even be better, to be honest, because the asylum's going to be so creepy and wild. And I'm looking forward to dying here, ironically enough. As you know, I've already played my last match on the current asylum, and if you haven't seen that video, it's up on YouTube. It's called Goodbye Asylum, We Will Miss You. And of course, the match ends in the most asylum way ever, so I'm sure you'll laugh at me if you check that video out. But this has been fun. So that's the last dev preview until the actual update comes out. And this is gonna set up some really wild moments in Phasmophobia. Let me know in the comments what you're looking forward to most, or what challenges you have in mind with these options that you think would be fun, that we could get started on as soon as the update drops. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And as always, happy ghost hunting. Peace out.